right, Mike, we asked Joe the same question. Just why now for you to make this decision? This was a guy you went out and, your guy in a sense, and looked for, had confidence in, came in with a lot of credentials, and obviously it didn't work out. What was the reasoning why you did it now?
Yeah, it's something you never want to do, and it's obviously a tough day for everyone. Chris is a really good person. He's a good coach. So it's obviously a tough day, but I think with just the timing of it right now, there's 21 games left in the season, and we wanted to give enough runway here to see what we could do. And there were stretches of time there where we were playing some pretty good hockey right before Christmas, and things were trending upward, and we just couldn't seem to get our footing completely. And so at this point, it really comes down to trying to salvage our season, and we're running out of time. We think we have a pretty good group of hockey players in there. Obviously, we're going to have to do our talking on the ice, and we've dug ourselves a little bit of a hole. So at this point, we just felt that this is the direction we were going to go, and really at this point, the standings are the standings. Our record's our record. We're below 500 hockey club. We're in 8th place, close to 9th place, close to 7th, but we're in 8th place, and you are what your record is. And so we're going to try to dig out of that and move up in the standings as much as possible and try to salvage the year in general and put something together here in the last quarter of the year.
Mike, how much, if anything, did the comments at the end of Wednesday's game play into the decision today?
I don't think it's about specific comments or a specific snapshot of just one game or one period or one comment. I think what it does is just shows the frustration that has been here this year, and Chris's frustration with how the year's gone and the response from the players. And I think anytime you're losing and there's pressure, that there is frustration from everyone, myself, the coaching staff, the players, and I think those comments were just a microcosm of the frustration of the whole year. But it wasn't just the comments. We're looking at the big picture, and really, like I said earlier, we're just trying to make something of this season. We've put a lot of assets and we've put a lot of time and effort into this year, and at this point, we're trying to salvage what's left of it.
Do you share those same thoughts with Chris, just the players' ability to manage the game, play responsibly with the lead, that same kind of idea?
Yeah, I think every coach is going to have a different style. No two coaches are the exact same. I think there'll definitely be some changes and tweaks. There's a lot of good stuff that he's done here that we're going to continue to do and hopefully continue to build on or keep in place. But everyone has their own style, and I think we will try to play a little bit more offensive and let our guys play a little bit with the idea that we have some skilled players, and we want those guys to be able to express themselves offensively. And we've seen it throughout the year enough, but I feel like we can push that to another level while also taking care of the details and being responsible and protecting leads when needed as well. So like any coaching change or any time things switch with the staff, there's going to be some tweaks and changes and your own spin on things. So we'll see how it goes starting here tonight.
Have you spoken to the players this morning? What was the message to them?
Yeah, we had a team meeting this morning at 9 o'clock when all the players arrived, and we informed them of the news. And it's obviously a lot for them to handle. They're teenage kids. They've been playing hockey their whole life, and it's something that comes as a shock to everyone, I think. You can always hear rumors of it happening, or you see it happening in other places, but to actually have it happen on a team you're playing on is a shock for the kids. So we just tried to explain what was going on and let them know that this is the step we're taking, and now we have to move on from it and get ready to play a hockey game tonight. That's the most important thing, as harsh as it sounds, but they're teenage kids, they're resilient, and we got to get them pointed in the right direction here. So we just had a quick meeting, let them know we got a quick little skate in, and then hopefully we're ready to go tonight.
You mentioned that the team's kind of hovering between 7th and 9th right now. With 21 games left, what's the realistic ceiling target that you're kind of shooting for?
I think we just want to get back to playing. I don't want to put a number or a figure or a goal on exactly where we want to get to. I think the main thing for me is just getting back to playing Ranger hockey and getting these guys confident and getting them going out on a nightly basis where we have a little bit of swagger, we have a little bit of confidence, and we feel like we can win hockey games. So I don't want to look too far ahead into the future. Obviously tonight will be an important game, but it's still just one game, and tomorrow is going to be another one, and we're going to play 21 more. So obviously getting in playoffs is a non-negotiable here. We always say that. Even in our down years last year, it was the same thing. And that's something our players and staff and fans expect. And so that's definitely one piece, but in terms of placing or where we want to get to points-wise or wins-wise, I don't want to put an exact number on that. We just want to start the process and then keep building here in the last 21 games.
How confident are you feeling personally stepping back into this role?
I mean, I don't think I would do it if I didn't feel I could help the team. I told the players in the room today that I've been here for 10 years. I put my heart, soul, everything I have on the professional side of my life into this organization. So I don't take the decision lightly, and I also don't take stepping back in lightly. And it's something that I didn't plan on doing, and quite frankly, didn't really want to have to do. But I'm up for the challenge, and I'm looking forward to the challenge. And I've never wanted to shy away from challenges, so I look forward to getting to work with the players again. But also, it's not something that I planned on doing or really wanted to do at the end of the day. But I'm ready for the challenge.
The last time you did it, they got a pretty big boost. It showed in the record, and you said you want to show more offense. But aside from X's and O's, do you think just your overall presence might be different than coaches in the past that can give the team that kind of boost?
I think anytime there's a coaching change, you get an immediate little bump, just because the players are now, aware of what's going on, and they're jostling for positions on special teams and ice time, and it gives a clean slate to guys that maybe haven't had the greatest year and they've been struggling, and it allows the guys that have been doing well to continue to hopefully do well under a new person. So it shakes things up a little bit, and usually you get a little bit of a bump or a jolt or whatever you want to call it. So last time, whatever happened. We did well, but we can't expect to do the exact same thing. It's different players, it's different year, and we're just going to take it kind of game by game here. And like I said, I look forward to working with the players, and we just want to get the best out of them and make sure they develop individually, but also in the process we'll give our team a boost and have some success as a team as well.
Despite the losing streak and vocal fan behavior, here on what they think should happen, you still have 7,000 people here every night, and you have a great energy in the building. How much do you and the players take that as motivation for this home stretch?
Well, that's the reason why we're making these decisions at the end of the day, is we want to put a product on the ice. You can't win every single game, but we want to put a product on the ice that's exciting to watch, number one. Number two, we want to put a product on the ice where people leave and you're winning more games than they're losing. And we owe it to our fan base and season ticket holders to try to do that. And that's why, part of the reason why you make a move like this is to say, hey, you know what, we don't want to be in 8th place. We don't want to be under 500, and we're going to try to do everything in our power here in the last 21 games to make sure that we get pointed in the right direction and can go into playoffs and try to make some noise in playoffs. So it's huge. It's a huge part of it, and we appreciate their support. And I know it hasn't been an easy year, but we're going to try to get this thing pointed in the right direction here.
He's got to get on the phone.
Just one quick question. Did you wrestle with this decision? Was this a tough decision for you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think anytime you make this decision, it's tough, no matter when in the season it is, who it is, any position. It's someone's life, it's someone's job. It's someone I respect a lot and really like as a person and think's a good hockey coach. It just didn't work here for whatever reason. So yeah, there's been a lot of restless nights, going back and forth and thinking, and ultimately this is the decision we've made. But I'd be lying if I said it was an easy or relaxed lead up to this. It's been tough. It weighs on you, and we've made the decision now, so we're just going to move on from it.
And is this permanent for you, or are you going to look for a guy in the off season?
No, I don't believe it's permanent at this point. We're just going to try to get through the year.
Here for the rest of the season, guaranteed?
Yeah.